A lot of sexual activity going on in the show already. How many couples? Clap if you're a couple. Let me get a... All right. Some of you were sitting with someone else and only one of you clapped. That's really weird. She just raised her hand. She was like, I want it, but he won't give it to me. I'm in a relationship, which I'm happy about. I like being in a relationship over dating, and I'll explain that to you. And that's why you heard so many people clap, because it's a really happy thing to be in a relationship. Like, I'm dating my best friend. That's a real thing. I was best friends with my girlfriend for 3 years before we started dating. Yeah, she's saying, oh, some of you are like, you couldn't fuck her, let's be honest. It wasn't that. Fuck you, sir. It was not that. No, we were just best friends. We didn't want to mess up the relationship until we messed up the relationship. Here was the good thing. Because we were friends for so long, we've had one clear view of each other, right? We know everything about each other. Everything was smooth. Then we started sleeping together, and it was a different view of it. Right? Got a little bumpy at first, and I'll explain it to you. The very first time we were together, I think what she meant to do was say something so hot, it would just clear out all the awkwardness and get us right to that friend zone, right? And I think what she meant to say was, I can't wait for you to be inside of me. Right? Super hot. No awkwardness, boner, right to that friend zone. Unfortunately, she hit one of those bumps, because all she ended up saying was, I can't wait to be inside of you. I was like, I think we should just be friends. This is the one for me, though. This is the one. We're getting married. For sure, gonna happen. It's... no, shut up. Don't clap. I didn't get the ring. I'm broke. It's not happening yet. But this is mentally, we're there. And it's because she puts up with a lot of my bullshit. And there's a lot of bullshit that comes with me, right? Like, most recently, I turned 30. Now, here's the thing. 30 is not an old age to be. I know that. But 30 is a very big transition age. What I mean by that is nobody gives a shit about the person turning 30. Except for that person turning 30. And I know that's true. You know how? Because I just told you guys I turned 30, and nobody fucking did anything. No, fuck you. Too late. I don't need it now. Here's the thing, though. For me, it was really intimidating, because I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to go into another decade of my life, and I don't know if I'm getting a parking ticket right now. Like, I'm not an adult, you know what I mean? I can't handle my shit. But I think it's a matter of keeping your life into perspective, and I'll explain that. So the night I turned 30, I'm sitting on the couch. My girlfriend's right next to me, 10 minutes before midnight. For this joke, you guys need to know that I try to fart in front of my girlfriend as much as humanly possible. I think it's hilarious. It makes a funny noise, and it doesn't smell. That's just a bonus. Whatever was in my 30-year-old stomach that night was causing the complete opposites reaction. Now that means all smell, no sound, which honestly might be funnier than the first type of fart. Now, she had been sleeping in my lap on the couch. One of those smells was so bad, it woke her up from a deep sleep. She turned to me and was like, are you fucking kidding me? Me thinking that's the funniest type of fart, right? Tried to keep pushing the joke further. Unfortunately, I literally pushed the joke too far. And I completely shit my pants. Right in front of her. She was like, did you just shit? That made me laugh so hard, it just went right through my sweatpants. I continued to shit every step of the way to the bathroom, and here's where my life snapped into perspective, because as I opened up the bathroom door to run inside, all I heard her yell from the other room is, you're 30! So here's a lesson, all right? You could leave your 20s worried about where life is gonna bring you, let it stress you out, or you could leave your 20s remembering that even 30-year-olds shit their pants. And life is just not that serious, and it's okay, guys. But that's the thing, is relationships are good, because they get a little bumpy, and then they smooth out, right? Dating is worse, because there's a lot of rules. Like, how many single people? Clap if you're single. Listen to how fucking lonely that is. You hear that? There's that's why it's bad, dude. And I'm sorry for you guys, but someone will fucking hear, I'm sure. Now, here's the thing. I'll have a story about dating. I'm going to tell you guys why I don't like dating. And I think it's because there's so many different sub-scenes and subcultures and sub-angles of dating, it's really hard to know all of those rules. You know what I mean? Like, it's really hard to get the rules of everything. Okay, I'll give you an example. Like, one time, I didn't know the rules somewhere, and I went out and I accidentally picked up a guy. Has that ever happened to you guys? Has anybody? No? Checkered shirt? Never? That's never happened? You're shaking your finger like you have a story, dude. Look at me. You've never gotten accidental dick one time. That's never happened. You've never gone out and be like, whoops, that's a penis. That's never... You never slipped and you're like, holy shit, there's a cock down there. What the... It's not difficult, dude. It's not difficult. And you gotta know the rules. And this is what I'm telling you. Listen to me. This is a couple years ago, right? I have a big group of friends in the city, a couple gay guys, a couple girls, really fun group to hang out with. So I called them one night and I was like, what's everybody doing? The guys are like, I don't know what the girls are doing, but if you want, come hang out with us downtown at this gay club. Right away I was like, no. That's not fun, right? But then they told me something I didn't know. They were like, dude, you don't even understand. Because you're a straight guy and you can hang out in a group of gay dudes, you were gonna get a hot chick. Now, you're shaking your head like you know this. I did not know, but apparently gay guys are vagina whisperers. It's fucking incredible. I was like, okay, let's try this out, right? So I went downtown. It's a club called the Boiler Room, just in case you want to go, sir. It's a club called the Boiler Room. You never know, dude. You never know. No, in case you ever get to the Boiler Room, I'll let you guys know what it feels like. Right here. This is what it feels like to be inside of the Boiler Room, okay? Feels like the owner of the bar may have been molested as a child. And then became an adult and opened up a bar and was like, now everyone will feel my pain. That's what it feels like. So I met the guys, and they're trying to argue over which girl I'm gonna hit on, right? So they're like, we're gonna start in that corner, right there, the girl with the ponytail, right there. And then she turned around, and I was like, that's a fucking guy. Forget that corner. That corner, girl with the short hair. And I was like, that girl with the short hair is a lesbian. And they're like, well, how do you know? And I was like, because we have the same beard. So now we're arguing over which girl I'm gonna hit on, right? And as we're doing that, this big burly dude comes out of the bathroom. We matched eyes, and here's where everybody fucked up. Now, they fucked up because they did not tell me that when gay guys hit on each other, there's a certain look. When you hold eye contact for more than 5 seconds, you are gonna have sex with each other. I did not know that. Also, why do you think I move around on stage? I don't want to give you any mixed signals. Maybe you. Look, 5. You'll never know. Actually, I tell this story at shows a lot just because I hope that like you two dudes can't look at each other after the show. That's like my whole... I would love to see you guys leave and be like, I had a good time. Did you have a good time? I had a good time. So now I fucked up because I went into a situation just shooting blindly, not knowing what I was doing, right? So me, being a nice guy, when I match eyes with this, don't break eye contact with me, look at me. When I matched eyes with this guy, I decided to say, hey man, how are you? Not knowing with my eyes, I was actually saying, come get some. This guy squared up to me, wrapped around my waist, and moved in to come get some. There was a lot of things I thought about saying, right? In that moment, I thought about being like, hey, dude, I'm just not gay, right? I thought about being like, oh, I have a girlfriend. I even thought about being like, hey, okay, look, I'm gay, but that's my boyfriend. There was a ton of shit that came to my mind at once, and I got so overwhelmed in the moment that I just ended up screaming no in his face. Now look, I'm not a homophobic person, and it takes a lot to make me uncomfortable, okay? But when there was another man that close to my face trying to get all this, all I was able to get out was just, oh no! 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 I'm Kevin, guys. Thanks for having me.